Hey guys, it is another wonderful episode of Let Us Talk, and of course, you know when we eat your screens, it is time for you to get a seat, sit back, relax, and enjoy this yet another wonderful episode. And on the Let Us Talk show, we try as much as possible to bring forth the movies that you want us to critique so much and tell you at the end of the day if it is worth watching. And of course, we also have the segment where we put a spotlight on people that are making waves, people that are going under the radar that you should take a look at. So yes, on the show, I'm not going to be doing this alone. My name is Olayinka Popola, and it's with utmost pleasure that I'm doing this with the delectable
Temidayo Akinwande, the media coin.
Yes, you know it is about to go down, and we want to appreciate everyone that's been giving reviews on our previous episode. But of course,
you asked and we answered.
It's about to go.
It's about to go down. You asked us to review First Generation, and we have done that. Some of you are saying, "Oh, should I go see this movie, Temidayo?" And I said, "Yinka, they've asked the question.
Let's give them some answers."
And here we are.
We're back with answers on today's episode of Let Us Talk, and the movie that we are taking a look at today is the fourth generation. You know, the fourth generation is directed by Tony Abraham, and the fourth generation is also owned by the Tony Abrahams Film Academy.
Yes, it's produced by the Film Academy,
and it's one of the movies that people have been talking about.
Directed by Tony Abraham. She did the directing.
So this one, you need to sit back, relax, because this is what you're going to have an insight as to what this particular movie is all about.
So coming shortly to you is the trailer for the fourth generation. Just sit down, relax, and we'll be back.
Obìnrin gorí afárá, ìgbín torí àìṣẹ̀sùn mọ́rùn, aṣọ àjẹmú ṣe dàbúrà, bí pẹ́pẹ́yẹ bá tẹ odò, á parẹ́.
I'm tired of my marriage. I'm tired of being married.
Take care of your own religious life and leave me with mine.
Go and call your mother and follow me.
Ṣé rí gbogbo tó ń jà ràn yín lẹ́yìn? Èmi ni mo fà á, ẹjọ́ ẹ dákun.
Can you not see it? How come you're not tired? How come you're not?
You have not told me what the problem is. How can I fix it?
I should tell you the truth. Yes, Michael is too nice.
Nǹkan ńlá la mo fẹ́.
Ṣé gáárì ìgbé àpàtà Olúmọ wá fún ọ? I do not want Laila in this kind of conversation.
She's an adult. Why can't she be part of the conversation?
Àgbà ni ẹ́, o gbọ́dọ̀ ní sùúrù.
You have carried it. I have carried it. But I will not sit and watch my daughter carry such load. Never.
Welcome back from the amazing trailer. I hope you liked it because I really loved it. All right, so let's delve into this movie. Fourth Generation is that movie that talks about how misdeeds of the past generation affected the lives of the present generation in the film. And of course, we all know, I'm sure you've heard about generational curse before, right, Yinka?
Yeah, I mean, you're familiar with that.
You go to churches, you go to religious houses,
the spiritual level. You know what it is.
You start hearing deliverances on generational curses and everything. So, fourth generation, as the title has depicted. So, this is no spoilers. It's what the title is already talking about, the fourth generation. And, there are these misdeeds and everything and how it affected them. Well, I love the movie. There were some parts that I really loved, Yinka. I loved the shots. I loved the color grading. I loved the sound. I loved so many things. Let's hear from you, Yinka. What were the parts that really did good for you in the movie rather?
I like when movies, give you the feeling of you cannot miss any scene right from the first scene. and the message that the first thing is trying to pass across, you can tell that, okay, I think this is one I need to watch till the end. And so many people are focused on the generational causes of a thing. I think this is about a family legacy. This is about patterns, even unnoticed patterns that people go about dealing with every day, and not trying to sit back, come back and say, where did this come from? So I think this movie is the one you should watch out for. And I feel like the power of this movie is the fact that the more you watch, the more you're immersed in the movie, the more you realize that one or two ways you might be picking a couple of messages from this particular, and that is how powerful this movie is. And that's one of the things that stood out for me in this Tony Abraham movie. The fact that you can, it's going to be giving this subconscious feeling, asking yourself questions, even if you're not the partaker of whatever is going on in the movie. You start looking at yourself and asking yourself questions. I hope I am not doing this. I hope I am not doing that. I think that is one of the things that this movie, that's the reason why it's standing out. Yes, the fourth generation.
All right, so the part I loved, like I talked about the color grading. It made me feel at home. I felt like, okay, I need to see this. It was so beautiful. Everybody's been doing a teal green thing. This one came out beautiful.
It's in line with
and apart from color grading, I loved Tony Abraham's not just Tony Abraham, all actors there. The character, the acting was fire. I loved what Tony Abraham did when she pulled her daughter around the when she was pacing to and fro from the dining table. That scene, when she was like, she didn't want the daughter to be a part of that meeting, that part, it set the space of agitation, the space of the tone of, okay, something is going on and the thing is wrong. Okay. I loved how she did that thing. Tony Abraham now. I know how she wears a character.
Yes,
right?
she embodied that role, and particularly she's the particular actress that gave a lot of meaning to that movie.
And she wasn't the only one.
Yes, especially with the fact that she's been a protector to her daughter, and it feels like she's the one that is trying to protect that. Look, whatever is happening, I'm not going to let it get to my daughter. So it's not going there.
I also love the part where she sat in front of her daughter's room and she wouldn't allow her go
so,
out.
Come.
I love that part. Go that kind of, you're Yoruba, so you will understand. Oh, kuloku gari lo moso.
Like, you must.
If you want to die, you will drink gari this night, that kind of thing. So, go back into that room.
Yes.
I loved that part. I loved what she did there. I love Bimbo Akintola's. She's never a zero with me. Bimbo Akintola's character. Oh, jeez. She embodied that character, especially the fact where she delivered the demise of their grandmother.
Yes.
It felt like this is grieving. This is a unique kind of grieving.
And the way she announced it, you could tell that.
Thank you, ma.
And of course, on a veteran level, Yawero,
Mama.
you can tell Mama is just giving that this all started with me, and I'm going to do what I can.
I will do what I
correct this.
I like the fact that the script writer, the writer, not the story right now, the script writer put this tiny detail. At first, when I saw the movie, it felt like, at the beginning of the movie, it felt like maybe Bianca didn't know what she was doing.
Okay.
Where, like, did she not rehearse the scene when she was doing like this to carry the load? But later in the movie, I got to understand that, she actually wanted to carry it. She was ready to carry it. It was the mother that wasn't ready to give it to her. She wanted to, I loved that tiny part that was given, that was put. Yes, that detail in the script. I loved that part. There were so many things I loved in the movie. There were so many things I can't begin to, before we delve into spoilers now.
But of course, that is the pros that we have about the fourth generation. It passes a message across to you. One way or the other, you're going to have to be able to pick something, even from the first scene.
So if you are that kind of parent, if you're that kind of person that you just live your life anyhow, and you feel that, here's my life, when my other people, when they are coming, like someone wise once told me, don't eat the generation of your children today.
So yes,
so that's a lesson to you.
That's a lesson too.
Yes.
Now, talking about the other side of the movie that I feel like should have been better it's some sort of carrying out. When I saw the casting, I'm trying to wrap my head around what the thought process is. But Bimbo Akintola being the mother of Tony Abraham, I'm like, okay, maybe they're trying to pitch.
Yeah, she's older than her on a normal day. Yes,
but the distance is not really like
no, she can birth her. In this age and time, when I was in the primary school, by the time I finished primary school, one of my colleagues then got pregnant, and imagine how old the daughter would be now.
That's what I was trying to wrap my head around that casting. Then I realized that maybe she gave birth very, very, very early. When you compare to the kind of lifestyle, she's nonchalant about the patterns.
The resemblance,
even going to seek solution. She just wanted to party and all of that. So I mean,
yes, but there wasn't any resemblance. Did you see any?
No.
Yes. Yeah. Mama Rero is dark. Bimbo Akintola is dark. Maybe we could just say, let's give that a pass. But how? Give it a pass. Okay, maybe let's fill in the scripts now. Let's fill it in for them. Like maybe Tony Abraham looks like our father.
More.
That wasn't talked about.
That wasn't talked about.
The silent character.
Maybe.
And then the daughter looks like more of Tony Abraham. I feel like they should have casted people who looked more like, yes.
I mean, could have passed a lot of more message in that direction. Excellent
actors, but we didn't like the casting.
I mean,
and also for me, the story was beautiful, but it was just too direct. No ambiguity. You could tell from the beginning
this is how
what's going on.
The problem is going to be solved. And
yes, and you know one thing with story writing. Yeah, you're given a story to write. You were told the story, but it is now your own. It is now in your own at your own disposal to determine the twists and turns in the movie.
Within you to decide.
Yes, I wish we had distractions. That's number one.
Yeah, the directness of the movie.
Yes. I also wished that the writer had given us more sense of the issues between the husband and the wife. That's Bianca and her husband. I wish the writer did that. That would have helped with the peak of the movie. It would have helped the movie climb higher ladder. It would have been better.
And of course, my own part of the movie that I feel like, come on, when it got to the traditional herbalist, speaking in English, Alakpene speaking English, I think it sounded very awkward. They're taking him out of his comfort zone. Being an herbalist, and he was trying to just blend in and speak that little bit of English. I had to rewind that.
There are English speaking herbalists, forget it. I attended a private university. I had one.
It's because we're calling them herbalists. I mean,
spoilers alert for my own movie. This one is my own story. This dude, we attended the same university together. I was like, gosh. I went to Echo Bank then to withdraw money. And then I saw this guy. I was like, why will man be this fine? Tell me. This person is too handsome. You'll be like, boy, fine, close your name, And when I go back to the school, I had a friend then, Mojoi.
Okay.
So I told her, I said, I met this guy in Echo Bank, and she said, Tammy, that's my brother. I was like,
oh, okay. Really?
The brother. Yes, that's my brother. And I know that Mojoi is a traditionalist.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. And then later I got to find out that he's a herbalist. Oh, we attended the same university together.
I mean,
fine man speaks correct English. Later I got to realize that the former VC of OAU, I'm not going to mention his name. He has an IFA school in Oyo there that he brings people, whites from abroad to come and learn Yoruba language and IFA. So tell me how they won't speak English.
Well, I agree with you on that. I just feel like, it's okay for herbalists to speak English, but I feel like, in particularly, Alakpene was
It was awkward.
but
Or maybe you were too used. Maybe you were used to having him speak Yoruba.
in one set of but of course
I think we have stereotyped him to Yoruba, right?
And the way he was the reason why he made it obvious was like while he was speaking English with the abolish rule, he spoke Yoruba, and there was a clear difference in delivery of that,
Okay.
so that's what we,
so it wasn't a you thing, it's a he thing now. Okay, I get you now.
I mean, that's and of course one thing that didn't stand out for me too is I feel like maybe the husband of Lila, I think that's the name of the person, should have done better. He's playing
With
the role
his
of a
delivery.
husband on his
Yeah,
delivery.
he played the role of
Feel
a
like,
gentleman.
At some point, he felt like Toyin Abraham was trying to just, carry
Help
them.
him. I couldn't really see much expressions on his face.
You understand? Especially when they had that moment in the bed.
Expressions.
It was
But
just-
you can't really blame people when they do not have more thing to work with. Yes, I know that you can have an expression for even if is the only thing you're doing in the movie. There are expressions that you should give, but
I agree with you. His role was limited in that.
Yes,
all he had
it
to
was
do was be
limited.
the caring, understanding husband who only wants to love his wife. And all of that.
few seconds on
So,
him, and
I mean, that's about that.
because
when it
I'd
comes to
seen the guy
thing.
interpret other characters in other movies, and he had killed it several times. So I don't
Okay.
know what happened. It could be a personal thing.
But overall,
Whatever it is,
Overall.
the movie was good. Anyways,
very, very good.
It was
It's the
good,
fourth
but it was
generation.
just too direct for me.
Too direct.
It felt like
It's
my
a bit
intelligence
of-
was.
I mean, she's too small for us now.
It felt like my intelligence was tampered with. Like there was, when somebody approaches you and tells you, "Are you mad?" That kind of
Direct.
thing. Yes, it was too direct. I felt insulted. Yes,
Okay.
it was too direct. But the movie is beautiful.
The message it passes
The
across.
message is beautiful.
Very, very strong.
The movie is beautiful. The
very-
story is beautiful.
Very strong one.
And we love it. So let's
Yes.
go
Well,
to rating, Yinka.
Well, when it comes to the rating, I think this is where, this is like the pinnacle of everything we were talking about. On a rating of 5, I give it.
Auntie, don't you bring in here so that if this man raise you low, I can help you whip him. Pyong, pyong.
Well, I think it's more about the message for me. Regardless of whatever it
You
is
loved
that
the
came, I
message.
love the message. I
Hey,
it's calling people's attention.
to take
So
to
even
take a
people,
pass
you people are not saying this thing is happening. When you watch movie, say, come.
and
Let's
then you
ask myself
cut
questions.
so for me. You guys loving this. You guys very you got
So
okay. I'm listening.
I give it a 4.3, 4.4 over 5 for me.
Wow.
It touched a lot of people. It touched a lot of people, and we know these things exist, but the way it was carried out in a movie, it makes you go back and ask yourself some questions again. Like, come on, I need to look at this pattern. Is the pattern for me?
Okay,
Over to
my
you.
rating.
Over to you.
I'm a lover of Toyin Abraham
Abraham.
Adeyemi. I am an ardent lover of her and all her work. But that movie for me, I expected more. I expected more from the storyline. Yeah, I write scripts, and I know sometimes producers, they approach you and they say that, no, I want this film to be this so minutes, just 40 minutes. I cannot do more than, I cannot film more than 3 days or 2 days on this job.
So there's no chance to
Just 30
dabble,
minutes,
just
35
go
minutes, so that it
direct.
will not be more than, it will just be a little longer than a short film, like, stuff like that. I don't know if that was it, but whether it was it or whether it's not it, it's still a full movie, and the rating still needs to come.
Okay.
I wanted something more. Acting fire. Color grading fire, shots fire, sound fire, everything fire. It was just the story. And the story is the background of the movie.
everything going
That's
on
the
in the movie.
bedrock. That is the cocoa of the cocoa of a movie. So for me, Yinka, I'm going to do 3.5.
Really? Well, I mean, that's Timmy D. Says he's giving it 3.5. But of course,
I'm going to do 3.5.
the basic, thing about this movie is that it passes a message across to you. And it is one you should watch. If you have not seen The Fourth Generation by Toyin Abraham, ASAP, sharp, go and see the movie and you understand whatever it is we've been saying for a minute. So yes, that is what we have on the movie critique session of Let Us Talk show. We're going to be right back after this commercial break. Don't go nowhere.
Welcome back from that very short break. If you're just joining us, this is Let's Talk. And on Let's Talk, you know what it is. We give you critique of good movies and the not so good movies. We tell you whether to go watch them and we tell you whether not to go. You get it.
Don't get it, forget about it.
Let them forget about it, Vico. Okay, so on Let's Talk, you know what it is. Well, this is the time for our Spotlight segment. And on this segment, our spotlight is shining on Buchi Franklin. Buchi Franklin is that Nollywood actor that has been around for a long time now, but he's not getting his flowers yet. Buchi Franklin is an amazing actor, ranging from the movies of Rattlesnake to
Far From Home.
Far From Home.
Of course, to this one that everyone has been talking about.
Yes, this one, this fresh one. That's To Kill a Monkey. All other movie that he's been in, but we're not getting the flowers. We're not seeing his face on every scene, on every screen, I meant to say. Why we not seeing his face everywhere? Like the likes of Deyemi and Kunle Remy and everywhere. Buchi Franklin is an amazing actor. Okay. And with this, we are giving you his profile. Don't go anywhere.
Buchi Franklin, born Onye Buchi Franklin Udurukwe on June 9, 1992 in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. He is a celebrated Nollywood actor, television presenter, model, and media personality. His early passion for performance set the stage for a multifaceted career in broadcasting and film. He earned a bachelor's degree in theater arts from the University of Abuja, regularly performing in university's theatrical productions. After graduation, he joined Love FM 104.5 Abuja, co-hosting popular shows like Morning Show and running his own program, Abuja on the Move. He also hosted the television shows Rising Star on AIT and Martin Style shows Spellbound on AIT, building a reputation for charisma, eloquence, and on-screen presence. He represented Nigeria among the top 5 contestants at the Spirited Actor competition in US, earning global attention with his powerful monologue of Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart. In 2013, he transitioned fully into Nollywood. His breakthrough came with significant roles in Knockout Blessings 2018, Rattlesnake, the Hahana Story in 2020, playing the calculating Inze. These performances earned him a Best Supporting Actors Award at the Africa Movie Academy Award, AMAA. He also played excellent performances in movies such as Far From Home. The Weekend, which premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival and scooped multiple awards at AMAA. In July 2025, Buchi stunned audiences worldwide with his portrayal of Obos in Kemi Adetiba's Netflix crime thriller, To Kill a Monkey. His recent The Waiter shows his versatility in the portrayal of his creative acting skills. Critics and audiences praised his ability to embody moral ambiguity, charm, and menace in his acting, raising expectations for Nigerian actors in international standards. With every role, Buchi cements his place as one of Nollywood's most formidable talents today, and certainly one to watch out for tomorrow.
Welcome back from that spotlight session on Buchi Franklin. And
Welcome back.
What I can tell you is, finally, we're starting to see an actor who's been consistent over the years, who has decided not to give up until he gets that recognition. And that's one thing to take a look at. Whatever it is that you're into, make sure that you keep striving and trying to make sure that you keep towing
ensure
that
you reach
line.
excellence in what you're
Excellence
doing.
in whatever it is that you're doing. So, I mean, congratulations to Butcher Franklin for, all of the rave of the moment that he's getting. He truly deserves it, and he's worked so hard over the number of years in the movie industry. It's been an amazing time, from the movie critiquing to the spotlight on Butcher Franklin. It's been another amazing episode on Let Us Talk. And you know what it is. If you're undecided before now whether or not to watch the first generation, I think you have your answers. Just go and see
Go
that
see
movie,
it.
and you'll understand that whatever it is we have said about that movie on this episode, you find it on point. My name is Olayinka Bukola. I'm signing out on yet another episode of Let Us Talk. We're going to be back with more because we know that you're always asking for more. And alongside
Temidayo Akiwande, the media queen, you should also follow us. You should also follow us on all our social media platforms. Let's Talk on Facebook, and it's also, Let Us Talk on Facebook and Let Us Talk on Instagram. Please follow us so you can see exciting episodes of this beautiful program. Thank you for staying with us. Till another time. Bye.